Hello there, and to all who come to this happy place, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Abby, and I upload Disney planning content here on my channel every Sunday and Thursday. If you like that sort of thing or are planning your next Disney trip, make sure to hit the red subscribe button down below and tap that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Now, this video is going to be a continuation of my Disney for Dummies series. This is a series all about teaching you the ins and outs of planning the perfect Walt Disney World vacation. As a travel agent specializing in Disney destinations, I have made it my mission to make your trip planning process a breeze. I am currently taking new clients, so if you don't want to worry about any of this, then make sure to contact me with the information in the description. But today we're going to talk about dining reservations, the importance of them, why you need to make them, and how to make them, because it's a little confusing. So, dining reservations for your Walt Disney World vacation can be made 180 days before your trip. Now, if you are staying on property 180 days before you check in, it will open up your entire trip. If you are staying off property, you will have to go day by day at the 180-day mark, which can be a bummer because some of those restaurants do book out at 180 days like before that, because if someone like Cinderella's Royal Table for one is one that has trouble. At 180 days, a bunch of people, if they're staying for a week, can book a week in advance. So if they take all those spots for the next day, when 180 days opens up, there's not going to be anything left for those that are staying off property. So another benefit of staying on property, which I talk about all the time on my channel, but anyway, so at the 180-day mark, they open up at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. This means if you are in the Pacific Standard Time, then your window opens at 3 a.m., which is unfortunate. I'm sorry, I'm on the Eastern Coast, so it's fine for me. But the dining reservations can be made from 6 a.m. on. You can make them anytime after that 180-day mark, really right up until the time of a reservation, you can make new ones. Now, dining reservations are something that require a credit card guarantee. They will not charge your credit card when you make a dining reservation, but they will keep it on file because if you don't show up for your dining reservation, they will charge you $10 per person. All reservations, if you're going to cancel them, need to be canceled 24 hours in advance. Now, really, you can cancel them as of right now. This is totally subject to change. However, in my experience, you can really cancel until midnight the night before. If you need to cancel any closer to the time, then you need to call Disney and explain what's going on. They may waive the fee, they may not. But that 24-hour mark is when they could start charging you a fee for not showing up. When you are making dining reservations, you need to make sure that everyone in your party is included in the reservation. This includes infants or people that will not be eating. They are accounting for the space. They are not accounting for actually how many people they are feeding. So if you have someone who, for whatever reason, isn't going to be eating, they still need to be included in your dining reservation count. When you are making your dining reservations, you are also able to notate any allergies or whether you need a wheelchair accessible table. So this is something that's important to do so that they can kind of prepare accordingly for that and make sure they have what you need. You can notate specific allergies like wheat/gluten is one, shellfish is one. I think the big 8 are the ones that they list, but you can also click other. Now, if you have extreme like rare food allergies that are not the big 8, then you can email Special Diets and they will help you kind of be prepared with your reservations for what needs to happen. I will leave that information in the description down below. I have not had to contact them, and I do have some I have a lot of allergies, but I have some that are not listed. But I've always just shown up. I don't have particularly strange allergies. I just have a lot of them and they've never had a problem. But if you're particularly concerned, you can email Special Diets. Before you finalize the reservation, they will ask you for your email address, which if you're logged into your My Disney Experience account, it'll automatically put your email address in there anyway. And if you have your phone number listed on your profile, they'll already fill it in. But if not, you'll have to fill in your phone number. They also have you read and agree to the terms and conditions of your reservation, which lists the cancellation fee for no-shows and all of that kind of stuff, and also explains that just because you have a reservation, if something wacky were to happen, you know, it's not a guarantee, blah, 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 just to cover their themselves in case something happened to the restaurant and it wasn't serviceable, that kind of thing. You'll have to check that you have read and agreed to these terms and conditions, and then you can make your reservation. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you kind of the process for it and how you actually do it on the Disney website. So welcome to the inside of my computer. Now, when you go to make a dining reservation on the My Disney Experience website, you're going to want to go to disneyworld.disney.go.com. Why it is such a long URL, I don't know, but it is. And then right now, Star Wars is going to come up. If you're watching this in the future, it's probably a different loading screen, or homepage, whatever you want to call it. So when you get here, you're going to want to sign into your account. I'm already signed in. There are two ways to go about making a dining reservation. The first is under Things to Do. You can click Make Reservations. The other way is to go to My Plans on My Disney Experience, which is, I'm going to show you something else on here first. If you have a Disney Resort stay planned, you're going to want to link that before you make any reservations, because then first of all, it'll highlight the dates that you're there, and it'll also let you book further out than 180 days. So if you have a resort reservation and you're staying on property, you'll be able to book 180 days in advance and then 10 days after that 180 days, which is really nice if you're staying for more than a night, which most people are. So to link your hotel reservation, you're going to go to Link a Reservation here under Resort Hotel. If you've already done that, or once you do that, then from the My Plans page, you can click Make a Reservation. So that's what we are going to click. You can see here it says when our FastPass date is, so that's nice. Now, if you were to go through Things to Do and click Make Reservations, it would take you to this exact same page. Now, I am just going to make a random reservation, and then I'm going to cancel it. I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's make a reservation for this Saturday. We'll make one for this Saturday, and you can choose any date. Like I said, it'll highlight the dates that you are there. So we had a longer reservation, that's why it's highlighting so many days. But like here in July, you can see our trip in July. Then here you can go either by a specific time in 30-minute increments, or you can just click a general meal and it'll show you availability for that. It does on any side of the time, it gives you like an hour and a half or so in each direction. It'll give you the availability for that. But if you have you'd like to eat around 8 o'clock, you're good. So let's say we want to do lunch for 2 people on this coming Saturday. You can either search times, and that'll bring up availability for every resort on property that takes reservations. So let's go in and do it that way first. So it's showing us times around 12 o'clock for as many reservations or as many restaurants as there are available. Let's do, Be Our Guest. Be Our Guest is a pretty hard reservation to get, a very hard reservation to get if you don't do it 180 days out. So it's really nice that we actually were able to find one for this coming Saturday. Do I get on a plane? Maybe. No, I'm going in 3 weeks. I'm not going to get on a plane. But so I'm going to click on that time and it's going to bring me to the reservation. Let's say I'm always with Kaylee, so we'll just click Kaylee. Will be the other person. Now, if you don't want to be the main guest on the reservation, you can actually change it. So you could make it any one of the people that you're linked to. Yes, I am linked to an absolutely ridiculous amount of people. And then after you assign your dining party, which you technically could leave this blank. You could leave it at select and it would just leave it as guest too. But if you do that, it won't show up in the other people's plans. So Kaylee has a separate My Disney Experience account. So then if I do put her as someone on the dining party, then it'll show up in her My Disney Experience account as well. So we want that for sure. So then you're going to hit next. And it's going to bring you to a payment method. Now, this card is not going to be charged unless it is a particular reservation, like at a certain restaurant. like a dining show, a dinner show, will charge you immediately, and Cinderella's Royal Table, for example. It will tell you if you are going to be charged, and it will tell you how much. This is a hold. So they are storing my credit card on file so that if I don't show up, they can charge my card for a no-show fee. It's $10 per person on the reservation. Now, I'm going to go in and cancel this as soon as I'm done here. On this page here, you can review your reservation. So it's telling us all of the details: breakfast for 2 on Saturday at 10:25 a.m. at Magic Kingdom. It's a quick service restaurant at breakfast and lunch. And then it's in Magic Kingdom in Fantasyland. Select Disney dining plans are accepted. If you click on this, it's going to tell you exactly how many credits it is on each plan. Here it's showing the credit card guarantee so that you can verify it's the correct card. It's asking for an email to send the confirmation to. It'll automatically fill in with your My Disney Experience email address and then your cell phone number. On this page, you can also click in to add any food allergies or special requests. This would be a wheelchair accessible table, something like that. It's a very basic page. It's not loading correctly right now, so I'm not going to show it to you. But here, this is the guest policies, and it talks about that food allergy policy. It also talks about the hold on your credit card, and you have to check in this box that you agree to these policies. And you can click reserve. So now it's going to show us the confirmation for the reservation. You can view the details, and if we go now, Be Our Guest, you can actually place your order in advance. That is not normal. Like, there are not other restaurants that have that, that I can think of off the top of my head at least. But if we go to My Plans, you will be able to see the reservation now. Now, on this screen, you can either change the reservation. Whoa, hello. You can either change the reservation or cancel the reservation. And you can also view your confirmation, place or change your order, and show the rest of the details. We are going to click into change just so you can see it. Here you can change your date, you can change your time, you can change your party size, and it'll bring up, let's see, for example, is there a lunch reservation instead? Because maybe we've changed our mind and would like the lunch menu. No? Okay, what about on Sunday? This is a really bad example because, like I said, this is a hard restaurant to get into. But we found a lunch on Sunday. Fantastic. So if we click on that time here and click change, and then click done, verifying that that is correct. And now it'll show that our reservation has been changed. So I hope now you have a better understanding of the Disney dining reservation process and understand what you need to know before you actually go through with your booking. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, if you don't feel like worrying about any of that, that is one of the services that a travel agent can provide for you, is doing those dining reservations. Now, not all travel agents are created equal, so when you're choosing one, make sure that you do choose one that does do that. I do that, and if you would like to work with me, I am currently taking new clients. So my information is in the description of my videos when I am taking new clients, so you can always find that down there and shoot me an email. Like I said, I hope you found this helpful, and I will be talking to you guys in my next video with some more advice on Disney for Dummies. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will talk to you guys again on Sunday with my next video. Bye!